coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lack down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. To get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, bricks. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show him this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we'll be standing in your front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling.
Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs and is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Bengals and the Jags. All that and more coming up next.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, we continue with a terrific matchup in the divisional round. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Jacksonville Jaguars. So glad you're having us in for this divisional round matchup. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Partner, playing in front of the home crowd. That is something you get when you're the #1 seed. A week off to prepare. Now a playoff game in your building. It's that age-old question, what do you think? Rest versus rust?
Yeah, I think if you ask the coaches, Mike, they would kind of go back and forth, but it is no question. With players, they want that #1 seed, they want that bye, and they want to be sitting on their couch during the wild card round, watching everybody else beat each other up. You factor in that rest, you factor in getting your legs back under you and getting some guys back, maybe who were out some previous weeks, and you're playing in front of your home crowd. That's every team's dream to start the season, and it's exactly what we got here.
The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
Mike, I was watching the news this morning, and people were tailgating before the sun even came up. I mean, these fans have been waiting for this one since the moment they clinched home field advantage. That excitement, it's translated into a ridiculous hostile environment. I mean, it's clear the support of this entire city right now falls behind this team, and with that comes a lot of pressure. If he's going to lead his team to the championship game, he has to stay level-headed through this chaos, because if he's able to do that here, I really like their chances of playing next Sunday.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. And they're led by the #1 overall pick in 2021, national champion at LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
After talking to him the other day, it seems like he's really embracing this moment, Mike. I mean, he said something along the lines of playing with the pressure that comes with the playoffs is a privilege, and I couldn't agree more. Not everyone gets the opportunity to play on this stage. So when you have these types of moments, you really have to take advantage of them and just go for it. If the rest of the team can match that mindset, I think they got a good shot today to lead with a win.
He'll tuck it and take off.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the... escaping the initial pressure. Even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
2nd down and 8. Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll get close to the marker. A nice run, probably a yard short of that first down. 3rd and a yard.
Gun. 11 mighty.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. He's going to have a Bengals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
This one complete to Atwell. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. Ready?
They go play action for Burrow. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Now, Burrow. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
So 4th down, and the Aussie, Torrey Taylor, on to kick it away, as he's standing right around his own goal line. This fielded inside the 35. And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. The Jags offense ready now for their 2nd drive. We've seen a couple of punts so far to start this game out, so they'll try it again in this scoreless game with 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
19 Lions.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
18, Pioneer. Come on, set.
Throwing now from the gun. No chance at all. He'll go down.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
Third and long.
Come 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Jaguars have the field goal unit on the field. Spotted at the 45, this is a 55-yard attempt. Carlson's kick is good. And the Jaguars will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. A safe kick taken at the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Back.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Here we go. Back.
2nd down. Burrow. He gets it into the hands of Atwell.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. And this is something.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hey, check that. Street. Check go.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And this will be a Jaguars 1st down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up 2nd down.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey.
He'll look to throw. That one is caught by Quez Watkins. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well. They'll throw out of the gun. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. One quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. 3-0 is our score. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this.
Let's go.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Oh, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Jaguars. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Jaguars are out to a 10-0 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10.
Right?
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Gun.
Now, Burrow. He keeps it himself.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Burrow here on 2nd down. In trouble, and down he goes.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds, but the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
The Bengals ready to punt this one away, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. This will be returned from just beyond midfield, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a 1st down. Up the middle they go. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Handoff here, up the middle, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
And just a short pickup there to the 35. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He's got it at about the 8. That's his first grab in this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
That's good for another Jaguars. Goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's a run. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Jaguars move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Bengals offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Here we go. 11. Got it.
Burrow.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
The Bengals out and ready to punt. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. That's taken in at the 50. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now a give on the ground, and it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 3. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Back to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Jaguars. Carlson now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jaguars are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If this quarterback's offensive line had as much fight as he does, I don't think they'd be in this situation to begin with. I mean, it's not even halftime here, Mike, and they've already given up 6.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This has been a clinic tape as far as how do you rush the quarterback. From all 3 levels, their ability to get the quarterback on the ground is pretty remarkable, and it's still early here in the game, and if this offense doesn't get going here and protect the quarterback, we could be looking at a record-setting performance. This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got him backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple of guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Here comes a return. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position.
At the 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 7. He is in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Now Carlson to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jaguars move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. This returnable from the 4. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando. Check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in our studios at the EA Sports
at Arrowhead Stadium
halftime report
in Kansas City, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. The Chiefs were able to rest a few of their starters, and as a result, they fall for just the second time all year and finish the regular season at 15-2. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half, because this one's already close to being in the bag, if it's not already.
All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. And back to it here, the third quarter underway. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to get back to work. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
Here we go. Done.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Third and long.
Here we go. Here we go. Done.
Burrow now. And that is incomplete.
Well, that's two straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch, because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over them.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. Here's 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Jaguars. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Jaguars keep rolling right along. 38-0. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11, 12, 12, 12. 11 MT, 11 MT.
They'll try the right side this time. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. But he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Second and 11. To throw is Burrow. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
To throw is Burrow. That one into the hands of Atwell. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
On first down, Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins. Second down, Burrow. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. We're about ready now for the punt. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Jaguars offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now a give up the middle, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going. Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Go, trap! Go, trap!
Right back to him on first down. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Go!
Now this time they'll look to throw. Catch made right side by Wilson. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
All right, Mike, now it's getting to the point where it's almost becoming borderline disrespectful. I mean, despite having this big lead here in the second half, they continue to take shots downfield. They are not content with just running this clock out and shaking hands and going off with a win. Truth be told, I think they're trying to embarrass them, and they're doing a pretty good job at it. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Down the sideline, inside the 25. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
That ball caught. It's Zay Jones.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Hey, check that, street. Hey.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. And making a hat trick. That is his third rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Jaguars will add one more onto their big lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
11. Here we go.
Here's Burrow. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game. And I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
Atwell sent in motion here. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to be 4th down. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. And what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bengals will have great field position right around midfield.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these 2 guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And now the punting unit will come up. One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. First and 10. Set to throw here to begin the drive. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins. Second and a yard. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game...
This is intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 12, 12.
Burrow. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And
Here we go, here we go.
I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
White 80.
On 3rd down, we'll try to get it on the ground. Fourth down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.